Guys, I am on the location right now where I am restoring my dad's car. What's up, guys? My name is Mike MVP. Welcome to my channel. Listen, guys, I believe there comes a time in every man's life where he feels like he needs to give back to his parents. Some come in the form of buying them a car. Some come in the form of many forms, but me personally, it came in the form of buying them a car. So I bought my parents a classic Mercedes W124 from year 1989, and I decided to restore it. 6 months down the line, today is the day I will be picking up the car and delivering it to my parents. They have not seen the car yet, and they're gonna see the car for the first time today. Then we're gonna take them out to a restaurant next to the river where I booked this restaurant. So we're gonna have a good time, good afternoon. But before all that happened, let me walk you through all the process I did to restore this 1989 230E to bring it to life and hand it to my parents. You guys ready for it? Let's go!
Check it out.
All right, guys. So about 6 months ago, I ran into this Mercedes W124 1989. I recently got one myself, and 2 months down the line after getting one and restoring it, we fell in love with it. Me and my baby right here. We fell in love with it, so we thought, you know what? Instead of buying them a city car or an electric car, which there's not a lot of option here in Thailand yet, why don't we buy them a classic car when they were a teenager so they feel like they're stepping in a time machine, maybe feeling young again, and restore it. So I decided to buy this baby blue two-tone W124 from year 1989. I mean, wow, that's like 32 years old, right? There's a lot of things to be restored, but the good thing about this car is that, number one, it only had one owner. Number two, the engine has never been changed. A lot of guys buy it here or even in Russia, and they swap it for a V8 or a 1JZ or a 2JZ engine. This engine was the original engine. Thirdly, the car haven't been crashed at all. It's just been rusty. So we fixed the rust, and we're gonna talk about that later. And last but not least, it has never been changed to an NGV gas. Most of the car here back in the days when gas was really expensive, they changed to the NGV. The engine runs a little weird. Well, this one didn't have a problem to it. So first and foremost, in the restoration process, what we did was we went to a paint shop. The paint shop was not the best paint shop of all, but you know, it did what it did. Here's a picture of the paint before, and here's the picture of the paint after. There were a couple rust spots in the car. We had that fixed. Now the paint looks shiny, looks like new. It is not, let's just say it's not the grade A. There's grade A, B, and C here in Thailand, but I think it's like an A- comparing to the price that I paid for it, which is actually only about $600 for the whole entire car to be painted. I know, that's crazy, right? Second, well, before any 32 years old car is going to be on the road, or before you want to give any car to your parents, you want to make sure that the footwork, suspension, and the brake is great, right? So we took it to my friend's shop who specializes in W124 and all the footwork, suspension, and brake. He did my car, and he did my brother and my sister's car as well. They had a W124 as well. And we changed out every rubber component and every mount that can be changed on the bottom of the car, whether it's the chassis mount, the suspension mount. There is a rubber part component before or between the transmission. We also changed that out. And all the suspension, pretty much just renew everything. Anything that has to do with the strut arm, front and back, we changed that out. Now the car feels really tight. To my surprise, I drove it to get it aligned and fix a couple of things, which we'll talk about later. But to my surprise, I was like, holy fuck, this car feels like new. It is tight, it is quiet, no rattle at all. And here comes my dog Goku, and you guys are gonna meet him again. What's up, dogs? Goku, you wanna say hi? What's up, girl? Why you roaming around the house, man? Go, what's up? Say hi to everybody. Let's go, cool guys. Go follow him on Instagram. All right, guys. So where we at now? We did the suspension already, right? And all the footwork. Now that cost me about a little bit more than $1,000. I think almost $2,000 to restore the whole entire thing on the footwork to bring the car to life and feels like new. And the next process is to restore the interior. Now I have a friend shop who is kind of like my business partner now. So I restored the whole entire interior. All the wood grain were old AF. We restored that. It is so new. It is so shiny now, guys. All the leather is original still. I think this Code A has a different kind of leather fabric, and I'm not sure exactly what it's called, but fuck, man, like 32 years and it's still this new. Crazy. Couple of scratches and rip on the dashboard. We fixed all that up. The steering wheel, we fixed that up. And I think the gauge which I had in my car is called this plasma gauge. So instead of having it light up from the top with that 2 old orange bulb in the dashboard, now the whole entire RPM, gas, the clock, and the speed lit up. It's pretty cool. Changes color, and it also is dimmable. So I was capable of putting in that car. It came out great, and for the price that he did it, I can't complain. I got a special deal on doing it, the whole interior of the car, and it cost me less than $400, which is crazy. But hey, man, that's a business partner deal. So if you guys want to do it, I think it starts anywhere from $500 up until $2,000-$3,000, depending on the car, the fabric, the Alcantara that you want to get. On mine, personally, with this particular W124, it costs less than $300 or less than $400. Next up, man, we got all this done already, right? We got the paint, we got the footwork, we got the suspension, we got the interior done. So now we have to go check the alignment and the electrical of the car. Luckily, not a lot of things was wrong with the electrical because there's just not a lot of electrical component in the car. We got all that fixed. And today we finally got it aligned. We finally got the light. I mean, I think it's so old that you couldn't adjust the light up and down anymore, but we got that fixed. Plus we changed all the exhaust on the bottom because it was rusted, there was cracked. All those exhausts were changed. And last but not least, there was some leakage on the engine, which we fixed already. So without further ado, we're gonna go pick the car up, show it to my parents for the first time, go have some good lunch, and I'm gonna bring you guys along with this. So let's go.
Look!
Why
look.
you white?
Huh?
Oh, สวยมาก Oh, my dad.
My
Father Day tomorrow is a gift for dad.
gift from dad.
Gift for
Gift
dad.
from dad. for
Yeah,
Father's Day.
oh, the big one.
Look, guys, I just got my dad. Yeah, you like it? You like it? Look at him go! Look at him go! Look at him go!
สวยด้วย189
Look at him go! He loves to play.
โอ้สวยสวยเดี๋ยวไปทำผ้าที่หน่อย
ไอ้ต้องหาซื้อใหม่2,000 3,000เดี๋ยวเลยซื้อ You like it?
Yes, good.
หันมาด้านนี้ ชอบป่ะ Like it?
Yeah, right.
Love it?
Yes, right.
So
เป็นด้านนี้ต้องเปลี่ยนอีกกระจกอะไรปะ
So จำได้ไหมตอนเด็กๆไอเคยบอกพ่อว่าจะซื้อรถให้คันหนึ่ง
อ่า
ที่พ่อขายออสตินไป
ได้
This is the car.
Yeah, okay.
But
good.
maybe by Christmas you will get another Mercedes.
All right, guys, so that's the video today. I hope it was helpful for you guys in making the next decision on purchasing, modifying, or restoring your car. It doesn't have to be Mercedes. You can restore any car, but hopefully this video was helpful and the information I gave was helpful or inspired you guys. If you guys like this, man, thumbs up, subscribe, you know the routine, and I'll come up with more of these stuff and more details of the car, plus amazing epic videos on videography, cinematography, and photography on cars, and my baby, which is bored as fuck recording this shit for me. Come here, let them see your face. Come here. You guys want to see her face?
No,
Yeah. I'm gonna cut some. Yeah, see how bored she is. All right, guys. Yo, don't forget, like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one, man. Peace and love.